What up, I'm back with a new video, and my lip is hurting, so bear with me. Today in the video, we're reacting to Rarity's game of Cat and Mouse Redux. Ouch. MOP fanfic reading, romance/comedy by the Lost Narrator. Bro, she changed her freaking logo. Hold up. We about to go look at that. Hold up. She changed her freaking profile picture. Yo. I like that. That is awesome. I like that a lot. Okay, that's cool. Anyways. So yeah. Let's go ahead and get into this. In case you're wondering what I'm drinking Fuego Delicious Cotton Candy. It's actually delicious. It's also carbonation now, so it's not as good as it was, but it's still pretty good. Also, good news, I think. I hope it's good news. Hopefully this good news can last. I figured out what's wrong with OBS. My settings were turned up too high, so I turned it down a little bit, so it should be a lot better for gameplay. I hope. So the next gameplay should be pretty good. Now, my computer playing the game properly will be the issue. Because 2 tutorials has a lot of graphics to it, so it's a little iffy. Especially when I'm recording a video, my computer likes to slow down a lot. So, we'll see. So, yeah, 2 tutorials. There will be part 2 probably tomorrow. I'll try to record it today and then schedule it to be released tomorrow. Because I've realized if I upload 2 videos a day, those videos don't seem to do so well. At least not as well as if I upload 1 a day. So, I'll probably schedule it to release tomorrow. And, yeah.
There was a thick, tense atmosphere
Rarity
in
game of Cat and Mouse.
As Rarity stood before her mirror.
That is a sharp
She
porn.
lifted her lipstick with her magic and quickly set it back down with a whine of annoyance.
Turn all his volume
63 shades from all the top brands sat before her on her vanity, and not one of them was right for the occasion. If she didn't figure out which one to wear soon, she would have to go without the lipstick. It had already taken hours to choose the right eyeshadow. She was running out of time. She desperately scanned the rows and columns of the assembled tubes. She couldn't be imperfect for this. Not with all the work she had done to set
Rarity
this
can never
up.
be imperfect.
A loud knock came at her door. Oh
That was a
no.
kind of loud knock, ain't gonna
She
lie.
was too late. She'd have to rely on only her natural beauty. And, copious though as it was, it could never give her the same sense of confidence as her name brands. Still, she rushed downstairs and threw open the door, immediately regretting and trying to look like she hadn't hurried. There she was, standing proudly with a small cart strapped to her barrel. Applejack, Rarity mumbled, the earth pony's name coming out thick with desire. She quickly caught herself staring and regained her poise.
I
Darling,
hate this.
thank you ever so much for coming by.
The farmer
Already
gingerly
hate
loosened
this.
the straps of her cart and slipped out of the harness.
Checking my recording.
No
make sure
problem,
it's working.
Rarity. I'm just sorry your
Hey.
trip got canceled. Applejack answered, hefting large rolls of fabric out of the
Lagging.
cart. The unicorn grabbing a few with her
Don't look
magic
like it.
and
It's
heading
good.
upstairs. The trip, of course, was not canceled. This had been orchestrated by the brilliant, detail-oriented mind of Rarity the Unicorn. Rarity smiled
Rarity the
smugly to
Unicorn.
herself
I like
as
that.
she led
Rarity the
Applejack
Unicorn.
Claim
upstairs.
that you have a trip and a
Bro, look at their hooves, bro. I'm just realizing this. Look at their hooves. Y'all should be able to see my mouth. Look at their hooves. That's cool. I like that little hair. That little fur, which I guess fur is hair. Is that little fur like coming off the side? I like these drawings. They're really cool. I mean, their stomachs are a little fat. But I mean, that's cool. Or is that their chest? Chest or stomach? The stomach's probably around right here. If y'all can, hopefully y'all can see my mouth. It's probably around right here. This is probably their chest. Never mind. But let's continue.
large order of fabric will be coming in
That was
while
so
you're
off topic.
gone. Check. Get Applejack to agree to have them deliver the order to her home, and then bring them by the boutique.
The captions.
She looked over her shoulder as they reached.
Whoever did Rarity's, I'm gonna try to stop pause. Only 2 minutes in. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. Just know how long I've been recording. I'm stupid. Whoever did Rarity's voice, no offense to you, but it's so hard to understand. It's like so high pitched. Then again, Rarity's voice in the original show, if you're not paying attention, you can miss something she says. or not miss something, but not understand it properly. Then again, these headphones are not good at all, so that's probably that's the reason. It's my fault. That's the reason.
Reached the
I'm
top
gonna
of the
shut up now.
steps. Applejack's
No, I'm not.
powerful
I'm never
tail
gonna shut
pinning
up, bro.
rolls down onto her back.
Lament the cancellation of your so-called trip and apologize profusely
Cancellation
for
of a
being
trip?
unable to change the shipping address of your order. Check.
What you talking
Last
about, girl?
step, Rarity.
She fumbled a little with her hooves, not willing to divide her magic between the heavy cloth and the doorknob.
Get Applejack to admit to seeing you as the object of her desire and begin the most wonderful courtship Ponyville's
Did
ever
Magpie
seen.
do Rarity's
Soon
voice?
to be checked.
The pair set
It's
down
so
the
on
rolls
point.
in Rarity's workshop, and
It
the
really
unicorn
is.
walked suspiciously close to the Earth Pony.
Honestly, Applejack.
Confident Kurt.
I
Track tribe.
can't thank you enough.
She fluttered her eyelids seductively, taking a slightly submissive posture.
If there is ever anything
Y'all
I
hear
can
that?
do for you,
Probably not.
please don't
I hate
hesitate
this.
to ask. Anything at
I will hesitate
all?
to ask.
No,
as long as
don't
I
you
want
worry none, Rares. I'm always happy to help a friend. A powerful forelimb patted
I'm
Rarity
not.
on the back. The
I don't wanna help
unicorn's
no
mind
friend.
was filled with screams of inarticulate
Also, AJ,
frustration
how oblivious
as
are
her
you?
lips pouted softly, her
Not
head
understand-
angled downward
Never
a
mind.
bit.
Never
Applejack,
mind.
I insist on repaying you, and I absolutely will not take no for an answer.
I told you, Rarity, it's
I will.
fine. What are friends for, after all? The word friend was like an exquisitely cut diamond, having its veracity tested by being used to carve initials onto the glass of Rarity's heart. Still, she would persevere. There was nothing that could stop her from getting Applejack to tell her how she felt.
Applejack, it is because we're friends that I'm being so insistent. Tell me, how would you feel if one of us had done something so generous and kind for you, only to deny you any chance to repay them?
A spark of ingenuity flashed through Rarity's brain. It was all she could do to keep from cackling manically at the idea.
Look me in the eyes.
She
No.
fluttered her eyelids as she spoke softly.
No, I won't.
Tell me honestly that there's absolutely nothing that you want from me.
There's nothing
Applejack
that I
rolled
want
her
from you.
eyes and looked into Rarity's own. Rarity,
I mean, if I was a weirdo, I'd say I want sex, but we all know I'm not a weirdo, so there's nothing I want from you. Those hooves are so cool. I just changed up the topic. But those hooves are so cool. They really are. Anyways, Rarity, shut up. That's such a sharp horn, bro. You can kill someone. You can kill so many people with that horn before it even gets dull,
I
bro.
don't need...
Do unicorns' horns get dull? I know unicorns don't exist. Maybe in heaven they do, but no, on Earth they don't. But do unicorns' horns get dull? There's spit on my screen. Okay, we good. I don't know.
She started
Those
to look
hooves are cool,
away,
though. I like 'em.
having some trouble thinking while staring into those shimmering blue eyes. But she had to make contact while refusing her, for whatever reason. Don't... Her cheeks began to flush.
Applejack,
That's to say,
don't
she could
fall
feel the
through
sweat
this.
beating on her brow.
Don't fall for this. I mean,
There's a lump formed
What was
in
that?
her throat.
oh, whoa.
She had to get out of there.
Oh, whoa.
Look! I mean, apples! She dashed down the stairs and out the door.
So
Yeah.
close.
She's with
Rarity
Rainbow
said,
Dash.
A grin plastered
Sadly. But she's
irrevocably
with
upon
Rainbow
her
Dash.
lips.
You may not have confessed your love, darling, but you've told me far more than you might think.
She walked over to her desk,
Is this-
pushing some dress designs aside,
Little Miss Rarity's
and
coming
began
back
to
out,
write
boy.
out ideas. How could she get Applejack?
Little
If
Miss
she could
Rarity
just
coming
get
back.
her alone for a moment, a
It's a
moment where
creepypasta,
the
in case y'all
farmer
don't know.
couldn't simply
Look it
take
up,
off
it's a good
running,
creepypasta.
she'd have her. There was no doubting that. She'd have liked it if the fake canceled trip plan had worked flawlessly, of course. She was rightfully very proud of the clever story she had managed to spin, in addition to which, it had the added benefit of giving her dozens of potential dresses, just waiting to be made. Sadly,
Little Miss Rarity, coming back.
a story that
Gonna make
complex
dresses out for
couldn't be
friends.
easily repeated,
Oh,
not
I got it
without
once, we'll do it
raising
again.
suspicion.
How to go about this?
She thought to herself, looking at all the possible connections that could bring them closer.
Sweetie Belle and Applebloom are good friends, and Sweetie is often eager to please. On the other hand, I can't try to force my sister to be a part of this. Can I? No, perish the thought. Sweetie is innocent, and I will not tarnish that, even if she doesn't know what's going on.
She stepped away from her desk and began pacing around the
What?
room.
I just need something. Something to start a conversation. Some reason to meet with her. But where would I?
Something on the floor caught her eye, and the corners of her lips turned up mischievously.
Applejack, you're making this so easy.
Stop! I'm kind of creeped out. This is not a
Meanwhile,
graveyard. I wish it
halfway
was, but
across
it's
town,
not.
Applejack burst through a door, slid
Romantic
under a
comedy.
table, curled up, and began hyperventilating. She was flirting with me? She can't be flirting with me. Why do I care if she... Was she... What? Get a hold of yourself, Applejack.
Just accept it,
She
AJ.
can't be flirting with you because
She
she
was.
don't feel that way.
Yes, she
Well, if
does.
she did, she would have said
Sadly.
something, and you two would have been doing all kinds of crazy romantic stuff, whatnot together.
He's in the LGBTQ,
Don't be getting that
AI,
nonsense in
or
your
IA,
head.
whichever order
she
it's
was
in.
just being polite. That's what it is. She was just being polite. And if you think any different,
And no, I don't support that stupid group.
you're gonna ruin your friendship with her. And
Just letting
you
you
know
know.
that. Twilight came into the room and found the
Twilight.
source of the noise. Looked down at the intruder with no small amount of shock at how nervous the confident, steadfast farmer appeared.
Applejack?
I like trees! She began to explain.
What?
eyes scared.
Applejack?
I like trees!
Did you say block of cheese? Hold up, will these captions help me?
Confident, steadfast farmer appeared.
Applejack?
I like trees! She began to explain.
Hello trees. That would actually make more
Eyes
sense.
darting
This is like auto-generated, so I don't know if it's actually right or not. But hello trees,
around nervously.
hello kitties.
Spend my whole life with them. They make me feel safe. Needed the biggest one I could find. Sorry for bursting in.
Is there anything I can help you?
Absolutely not. Applejack frowned
Absolutely
as she saw
not.
Twilight cringe from her shouting. I'm sorry, Twi. It's just something I gotta handle on my own. She slowly stood, beginning to calm down. Her knees were still shaking after the run-in with Rarity. She stared at them, trying to get them to behave, and when she looked back up, Twilight stared at her flatly.
Do you remember the last time I offered help when you were acting strange and you didn't accept it?
Before Applejack could answer, a banner reading Applebuck Season floated in, engulfed in purple magic, hovering above Twilight's head. The Earth Mare let out a frustrated sigh, not questioning why Twilight had the banner ready in the first place. I know, but this ain't like that. Ready in the first frustrated sigh, not questioning why Twilight had the banner ready in the first place.
What ready?
Not questioning why Twilight had the banner ready in the first place.
Banner.
I know.
She said banner.
But this ain't like that.
Shut up, everyone. If you know what I'm talking about, shut up. Shut up. These headphones are bad, I'm telling you. They're trash. I need better ones, okay? Shut up. It's muffled everything. Shut up. Oh, Lord, please forgive me. Oh, Lord, please forgive me. Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to say what I thought I heard. I'm not going to. But if you know...
This ain't about me being too proud. It's just private is all.
Did something happen at Rarities?
Yeah, something
How did you know I
happened.
was over there?
Magic?
As Applejack glared at her, she sighed softly
no.
and gave in.
Alright, fine. I can tell just by looking that you recently washed your hooves, but it's not close to mealtime and you washed all 4 of them. You were trying to avoid tracking dirt.
Another glare.
Okay,
Dang.
you smell like the boutique.
Consort frou-frou fragrances. Look, Twi, I know you want to
Dang.
help, and any other day I'd be happy to accept, but this is really between me and Rarity. She headed for the door, having
Literally.
calmed down substantially by this point. I'll see you later, Twi. Twilight just stared after her.
Any other day? Any other day?
What?
It was a mystery. She needed to consult the calendar as soon as possible.
Man,
Applejack headed home, glad to be done with Rarity for the day. She cared deeply for her, just as she did for all
Take
her
some time
friends.
for the video.
But she could
11:25.
not deal with seeing her again so soon. She walked in the front
Testing,
door
testing.
and breathed a sigh of relief. I'm home! Rounding the corner, she froze in her tracks at the sight of Rarity, standing next to the most uncomfortable, awkward-looking Big Mac she'd ever seen. And what was that in Rarity's hoof? Was that... Applejack quickly turned her head
Was that a
backwards
ring?
to see
Is
her
it a
tail
ring?
hanging free and open. Before she had a chance to figure out exactly how it happened, the unicorn moved behind her and began correcting it, magically holding all of a blushing Applejack's tail hairs together.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Make sure I'm not peeking the microphone. I am peeking the microphone. I apologize. Okay, I hate it. I was peeking the microphone. I apologize for that. But I hate it. I hate it so much right now.
And gently slipping the small band of red cloth around the end. Happy to have his sister home to get the attention off of him, Big Macintosh quickly headed out to do some work. Rarity stayed
would too,
behind
Mac.
her,
I would too, Big
still
Mac.
fiddling with the tail a little.
Applejack, you are so very, very lucky.
What? Came her well-reasoned and eloquent response.
I could have muted the
Do
mic.
you have any idea how
We
much
all know
work and money most mares have to put forth to get their hair so, voluminous and vibrant?
Shut
so
up, Red.
Soft and silky.
She asked, smiling softly and staring into those brilliant green eyes. She spoke as if she had something seductive caught in her throat and was
does.
pushing it out a little more with each word.
She probably does.
And not to offend, but I doubt you do a thing to get it this way. Quite frankly, I'm jealous.
I'm not.
Rarity, you're making me mighty uncomfortable.
What could
Me
possibly
too.
be making you
And I'm not even there, bro.
uncomfortable, Applejack? I'm simply paying a compliment to one of the ponies closest to me, and an honest one at that.
I think I might know what episode of MOP. How long have I been recording? Just got check. 19 minutes. Alright. 19 minutes and 19 CPU. I seen that. I think I might know what episode made the AJ and Rarity thing happen. The one where the one where Rarity liked the guy, and then AJ or the guy liked AJ more, and then Rarity was competing with AJ, but AJ didn't want to compete or something like that. Y'all know which episode I'm talking about? Trender Hooves. Was that his name? I think it might have been his name. I don't 100% remember, clearly. So I think that might have been the episode that sparked this whole Rarity and AJ thing. It has to be. I can't think of any other episode that sparked this stupid thing. Why can't people just do what God has them planned? Or keep things like God had them planned? Straight. Male, female, female, male. Why can people... I don't under...
Well, yes, you say,
Oh
you
my
keep
goodness, I'm sorry.
stroking my
No, I'm not. I'm not
tail,
sorry.
And, well, keep making them eyes at me, and I just Did her tongue start swelling? Or did it just go numb? Rarity stared at her, but quickly tried to get back on course.
Applejack, did you ever want something from some pony? Did you ever have something you desired so much, but could never take for yourself?
She moved away from the tail, moving closer and...
Ears itching. Hold up. My ears itching. You know, someone suggested me this video. I think it was Twilight Sparkle. I'm almost 100% positive, but I don't 100% know. Because I could not find the comment. So if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below. And then I will correct it in the next video. But I just don't want to miss any of it. They suggested it to me, so I'm not going to miss any of it, even though I want to. I'm not going to. Let's go.
Closer to her face.
'Cause I'd be willing to give it to you.
Applejack
Dang, she just dipped.
replied, dashing into
dipped
the
on her,
bathroom
bro.
and locking the door. Rarity walked over to the table and daintily slammed her forehead into it. She swallowed her frustration and approached the bathroom.
Applejack? Are you... Oh dear.
She stepped back in alarm.
Way to go, Applejack. Way to keep a handle on them nerves. I'll be... I think that's all.
Rarity waited patiently as the farmer composed herself, cleaned up, brushed her teeth, and exited the restroom.
Brush your teeth.
Her eyes were waiting there to wow
want to do that,
Applejack the
actually.
moment she came out, but their target avoided eye contact.
Look at my eyes. Come on. Look at my eyes, damn it. Is something wrong?
No, nothing at all. But what makes you think something might be wrong?
Well, you're not looking me in the eye, for one.
That's 'cause I'm afraid of what I might do if I looked.
Applejack thought,
Oh, she
and,
thought
in the
that.
interest of buying herself some time, began coughing into her hoof.
Applejack, clearly something is on your mind. If you can be honest with yourself about what it is, I'll be generous enough to lend you my ear. Yes, Applejack?
She clenched her eyes shut. She couldn't do this. Rarity was Rarity. She'd never love a farmer. She wanted those fancy stallions up in Canterlot.
It was definitely that one episode. I was talking about, bro. 100%.
Not a simple mare in Ponyville.
Has to be.
Applejack had to squash these stupid dreams of romance before... She hesitantly opened her eyes to find that not only was she in Rarity's embrace, but somehow she'd begun hugging back. The question of whether it was instinctive or her forelegs were just the target of the unicorn's witchery quickly vanished as she realized that Rarity's cheek was pressed against her own. She pulled back a bit, and the unicorn instantly pulled her in tighter for a moment before letting her go. Rarity watched her soon-to-be more than just a friend expectantly, a delicate smile on her lips.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but you were about to say something, Applejack?
She waited, starting to lose hope, as the farmer stuttered and stumbled over her words.
That is, and you're,
Just as Rarity was finally about to give up,
Come on, AJ.
Applejack threw her hat on the ground in frustration.
Consarn it all!
She grabbed Rarity in her powerful hooves and kissed her. It was no kiss for the ages, a small, timid thing, clumsy for the lack of experience. But Rarity was sure she felt her heart skipping a beat when it happened.
I love you, Rarity.
I know. And I love you too, Applejack.
She gently returned the kiss and stood calmly before her. Applejack's head swam with love and elation, but a few questions seemed to worm their way to the forefront of her mind.
Wait, you knew? How long?
Oh, a few weeks, dear.
How'd you know? If you knew, why didn't you say anything? Why'd you wait for me to say it? Why'd you put me through all this today when you could have just told me you loved me back?
I knew because it was quite frankly written all over your face. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to scare you off or embarrass you by bringing up the issue. And as for your last point, how do I put this? I do not simply confess to other ponies. No, other ponies confess to Rarity, but I'm more than willing to reciprocate.
She locked eyes with Applejack, ire and humiliation being burned away in the Earth Pony.
This is gonna suck, ain't it?
At times, undoubtedly.
Yep.
But I'm certain we'll enjoy more than we'll regret.
Wait till you tell
Applejack
Twilight.
nodded, leaned in, and nuzzled against her new filly friend. As Rarity began to wonder just how easier all of this could have been if she had just picked the right shade of lipstick.
Bro, Rarity. Rarity, I swear. Rarity, I swear. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna go end this video here, and I'm probably going to go ahead and I'm gonna upload this video. Then I'm going to go ahead and record. What am I going to record? Oh yeah. The Choo Choo Charles gameplay. Man, my throat keeps freaking cutting out, bro. I don't understand why. Anyways, oh, come here, phone. So I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm scarred. Thank you, Twizo Sparkle, or whoever suggested me this video. I think it's Twizo Sparkle. I could not find a comment. I know I didn't delete it. There's no way I could have, unless I did. But I don't know. But the next reaction is going to be Twilight Sparkle has a type. I think this right here was not Twizo Sparkle. It could have been, but I'm going to look. If you know who suggested me this video, Twilight Sparkle has a type, let me know. Because I'll try to find the comment. I know Twizo Sparkle suggested me to Break My Mind by DA Games. Because I seen that one. I just couldn't find these other two. And I don't know why. I do not know why. Now this right here, the deepest, darkest, that one right there, I wanted to react to that one. So that's why that's there. And then these are by someone, not Twizo Sparkle. And then Curse, Objects, Haunted Houses, God has removed people from my life, Deadly Tongues, Spark, and reminding that those two are suggested by Twizo Sparkle as well. So that's the reactions I have set up, or lined up. So yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment below, and ring the bell, share, do whatever. Oh no, let me do my new outro. My throat keeps freaking cutting out, bro. If you guys did like the video, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the other stuff. As always, peace out.